should you give up on NoFap in order to gain success? Well, not in the way you think, but there is one mindset aspect of this that many people who are on NoFap would actually be better off giving up on. And that is the mindset that NoFap is this extreme thing, or that you somehow are depriving yourself of pleasure. I find it ironic that there are, without exaggeration, billions of things you could be doing in life, yet so many of you are keeping your focus on that one single thing you cannot do. In other words, fap your brains out to online adult websites. Listen guys, your main focus should be going out here into the world, on your goals, the possibilities, and on what you want to do, and not so much on what day you're currently on, or worrying about how many days you lost after your last relapse. Look, I'm not saying counting days is bad. In fact, if it motivates you, I think you should keep doing that. But I know for a fact that there are many guys out there who are over-focusing on it, to the point of them losing sight of the bigger picture. Here's another way to put it. For me, NoFap just means that I don't pleasure myself to online websites. And that also means my grandfather, he was doing NoFap even though he had no clue he was. Because back then there was no internet. Back then it was just called living life. Or to put it more accurately, it was the only existing reality. Look, what I'm trying to tell you guys here is that numbers in a vacuum hardly mean anything at all. And so now you say, what do you mean in a vacuum? Well, I mean, if you don't attach any surrounding to that number, it is pretty much meaningless. Let's say we have person A here to the right, who has for some reason, even though he's been trying for a long time now, never been able to pass 80 days on NoFap. But during his streaks, he has been studying math, learning another language, exercising in the gym, learning a musical instrument, getting to know people, started a business, traveled the world, dating, and on and on. Well, then we have person B to the left here, who is now on day 500 on NoFap. But he has not even been outside of his house all of this time. And for some reason, he has chosen to not do anything at all and is just lying in bed all day long, staring at the ceiling. Well, would anyone in their right mind say that person B is doing better in life? Of course not. So you see, if we put it like this, you see just how little meaning the number in and of itself has, and that what matters 1,000 times more is life itself. Listen guys, NoFap is not about the number of days you accumulated. It's about the growth, resilience, and strength you build along the way. Shift your focus from the calendar to your character, and you'll find that the days will naturally add up. And just to really make sure you don't misunderstand what I'm saying here, count your days if you want to. And when it comes to things like flatline, rebooting, and so on, it can even be good to know what to expect during certain phases of your rebooting. But use the numbers as motivation and as a tool to help you go out there and grab life by the balls. Because one thing's for sure, if you make the number of your counter the main thing or your only focus, you are not winning the game of NoFap, but you're actually losing the game of life. Okay, so I hope that gave you some food for thought. And should it be the case that you are relapsing so often that it's totally robbing you of motivation and drive to even know where to begin, then you can read about my 4-step bone crushing system by clicking on the screen right here or by using the link under the video. And okay guys, if you need some helpful tips on what you can do instead of fapping to porn in order to feel good right now, then take a look at the video you can see on the screen right here.